everyone, and welcome to today's CX webinar. Thank you for joining us as we explore one of the most important topics, shaping customer experience today, building an effective omni-channel strategy. So, today's customer don't think in channel. They simply expect every interaction with the brand to be connected, personalized, and effortless, whether it's through a website, mobile apps, contact center, social media, email, WhatsApp, or a physical store. You may organize yet many organizations still struggle with disconnected systems, fragmented customer journeys, and inconsistent experiences. In today's session, we will discuss how business can connect people, processes, data, and technology to create seamless omnichannel experience that improve customer satisfactions, increase loyalty, and drive business growth. So with us, I would like to introduce, and I am delighted to welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Paolo Confutini.
Paolo, thank you.
Yeah, most welcome, Paolo. Paolo is an internationally recognized omnichannel customer experience strategist, marketing automation expert, author, and a speaker with more than 20 years of experience helping retail, e-commerce, and B2B organizations build meaningful one-to-one customer relationships. He has worked with leading brands such as Max Mara, Unicredit, Secondra Strada, and La Saputiva, helping them transform customer data into personalized experience through omnichannel engagement, marketing automation, and customer-centric strategies. So he's the author of Omnichannel Customer Experience and Strategies for an Omnichannel World, founder of the Marketing Automation Academy, and a passionate advocate for combining technology, data, and empathy to create authentic customer relationships. His psychology is simple. Technology should enhance human relationships, not replace them. Welcome, Paolo.
Oh, welcome. Thank you. Thank you to invite me in this webinar. I'm quite excited to answer your questions about omnichannel. It's very, very, very important for me.
So today, let me little bit setting up the stage. I would like to let's begin with a simple observation. Customers don't see departments. They don't distinguish between marketing, sales, customer support, digital channels, or physical stores. They see only one brand. They expect that brand to know who they are, remember previous interactions, offer consistent experiences, provide personalized recommendations, resolve issues without repeating information. Unfortunately, many organizations still operate the disconnected systems and isolated customer data. So this leads to frustrated customers, lost sales opportunities, poor personalizations, inconsistent service experiences, lower cost loyalty. A successful omni-channel strategy is not simply about offering multiple communication channels. It's about creating one connected customer journey powered by integrated data, technology, and collaboration across the organization. Let's hear Paulo's perspective. So I have gathered a few questions. So we go through with those questions, and after we will keep a session for question answer for the attendees. So I have first questions for you, Paulo. You have spent more than 2 decades helping organizations implementing omni-channel customer experience strategies. How would you define a truly effective omni-channel experience?
Okay. First question, and very important question. We must think about omnichannel, not only about single channel and integration of channel, but the view that we must have is the relationship continuity. When we are doing our activity and we have to start from strategy, it's very important that in our mind we are thinking that every person we are making a relationship, and with the relationship we need to develop one personalized conversation. It's also opposite. So, for example, like a customer, if you are buying one product, I don't know, this cup, okay, from Warsaw, okay, what means that when I bought this cup, I developed one small relationship with this brand, okay? Why? Because with this cup is near me in this beautiful webinar, and so is part of my journey with in this webinar. Okay, so I'm living with the brand. I'm living connected to the brand. I'm developing one relationship. Today, brands must, okay, what? Recognize, understand this relationship, okay, and develop a personalized conversation connected to the situation with the customer. This is very, very important. One customer, one relationship, and many touch points, okay, because we can have different touch points connected to the brand. It's like I'm doing every time this very easy example. It's like when we are speaking with one friend, okay? For example, I can meet one friend for one beer. I can call my friends. Oh, it's 1 month that we are not in touch. How are you? How is going with your wife? And so on. So I'm using different channel, okay, but the conversation is the same. The relation is the same, and the relation is evolving. Okay, so a customer can move, for example, from website, from e-commerce, email, WhatsApp, SMS, RCS, from any of these touch point, but the continuity of relationship must be, okay? So channel by channel, we need to have, and later maybe we will speak about this one, this information that let us to develop this continuity, okay? So this is very important. For me, omnichannel is simple, as you feel. The channel can change, but the relationship must be the same, must continue. Okay, so this is very important.
Oh, that's true. We have to connect it with the products as well as the customer if we need a good output, right?
Yes, yes,
So,
absolutely.
so the second question I have in my mind, like many businesses offer a multiple communication channels, yet customer is still experiencing fragmented journeys. What's the difference between being multi-channel and truly omni-channel?
Okay, it's connected to what we told a few seconds ago. So multi-channel mean many channels. Omni-channel means that we have only one connected relationship. Okay. So, for example, in the previous example, can you imagine if I'm calling by phone my super friend that we are in touch from many 20 years, for example, okay, and I'm telling, oh, but are you married? Hey, are you crazy? I don't know, Davide. Okay, you know very well that I'm married. What are you asking me? Okay, brands today in multi-channel are doing the same. Okay, so maybe sending the same. One very easy example. By email, come to us because it's a lot of time that you don't buy from us. Okay, but anyway, maybe this person, this customer, bought something yesterday. Okay, but the system, okay, about the brand, that recognize this information, that have this information in connected to both channels, so email, internet site, offline, loyalty program. Okay, so they see a lot of different customers, but the customer is the same. Okay, so this is very important. A company may have a website, app, email, WhatsApp, stores, all must be connected in the same way. And as we will speak later, we need to have a 360 degrees view about all information, all data, transactional data, behavioral data, anagraphical data from the customer. In this way, we can manage this kind of relation. Okay, so multi-channel is about the number of channels that you have. Omnichannel is about the quality of the conversation, the connection between them.
Oh, okay. This is very insightful understanding of multi-channel and omni-channel. So the next we can move for, you often talk about turning data into empathy. How can organization use customer data to create more personalized and meaningful customer experience instead of simply collecting the information?
Okay, yes. A lot of companies have a lot of information. Okay, for example, it's not often it's not the problem is not about how many information, how many data you have, how many data company have, because usually company have a lot of data. Okay, because they are collected data from, for example, loyalty program, so in offline retail chain, retail shops, they are collecting a lot of information by e-commerce, okay? So transactional data, behavioral data, all this information, they are collecting all information. But they are not using this data, okay? And what mean using data? That data becomes empathy when it changed the way that the company communicate with a specific person. So if I'm using this data to change the way how I'm making a communication with one special customer, so I started to be empathy, to develop empathy. If not, I'm just sending information one to many in not a good way. Okay. So collecting data is quite easy today, especially from online, from offline stores, a little bit more complex, but using intelligent is harder, okay? You don't have to ask who is the customer, okay? This is easy, okay? Who is Paolo? Okay, but you have to ask what is the customer doing? What is changing in our relationship? What may she or he need now in this moment? Okay, she bought yesterday something. She spent a lot of money. What she needs now to push one new sales and one new product? Maybe not. Maybe she need just to feel that we recognize that she is important for us because she's bought yesterday a lot of things. Okay, so in this way, with behavioral data, is especially important browsing, purchasing, engagement, store visits, frequency, recency is very important in RFM segmentation, for example. Okay, so know how many times one person bought from us in the last 12 months, and when was the last time, for example, just with these two information, you can very personalize the relationship with the customer, with the user. Okay, so data becomes empathy when it changed the way we communicate with a specific person.
No, that's really good information and to know specifically for data concerns. So we're going to move next questions I have. It's what role does a customer data platform play in delivering consistent customer experiences across digital, mobile, retail, and contact center channels?
Okay, I have one, I think, nice way to explain what is a customer data platform or customer data manager or customer data, I don't know, this system, okay?
Yeah.
Customer data platform is, for me, the memory of the customer relationship. Okay, so not only the place where we have data, where we have information, but is the memory of customer relationship. If we want to develop a real relationship, personalized one-to-one relationship and conversation with one customer, we need one place that help us to have this kind of memory. Okay, it's like our brain. Human, what we are doing every day. Okay, human build relationship through memory. Okay. Like I told before, okay, I know my friend, I remember most important information about my friend. So when I meet my friends next time, I will meet next time my friends, I will start from the last point where we are. Okay, so I'm not asking more information, the same information. I'm not speaking about, I don't know, soccer, football, if he don't like it, and maybe because he like tennis, for example. Okay, so this memory is very important. Memory of customer relationship. Okay, so customer data platform. What do customer data platform? It's very important because can connect all information from online, offline, transactional, store, e-commerce, marketing, customer care, and so on. Okay, so in customer data platform, we can connect all our channel or all our touch points better. Okay, and we can collect all this information in this way, and with correct segmentation, because segmentation or AI, yes, today, but with segmentation is the way. Okay, what we are doing with marketing automation, with customer experience, we are collecting data, we are understanding data with segmentation, for example, or RFM, or with AI, and then with different channel, we need to develop a personalized conversation. Okay, so customer data platform let us to have all this information and understand data. Understand that. For example, if you bought yesterday, as I told before, and you bought 12 times, and you bought this kind of products, and you are buying every time during a sales or not during a sales, and so on, all these information are very important to understand for our relationship. Okay, so in this way, customer data platform can help us. Okay, customer data platform can give us a 360 degrees view about the single user. Okay, and this is very, 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 very important. So customer data platform should not simply store customer data, customer information, but it should become the memory of relationship with every our customer.
Correct. Very, very, very true. So we can move forward for the next questions.
Okay.
How can organizations ensure customers receive the same high quality experience, whether they engage through a website, WhatsApp, email, social media, contact center, or physical store?
This is a little bit more harder to answer, but okay, we need to think every time about consistency about our conversation. Okay, so consistent does not mean that sending the same message everywhere. Okay, so if, for example, I come back to my very easy example. What I'm telling, doing, and speaking with my friends by phone is totally different about what I'm doing when we are in front of one beer together for 3-4 times, 4 hours, for example. Okay, it's totally different because Also for me, because I don't like to stay a lot of time at phone, okay? If I'm calling by phone, it's just because I need something urgent or just to understand, okay, are you okay? It's all okay? Yes, yes, it's okay. When we will meet, so for organize one meeting, physical meeting. Each channel has a different role. Language, interaction model, totally different. If I'm sending one WhatsApp or SMS to one person, it's a tool that let me to do something totally different than one email, for example. Okay, think about SMS. Today, SMS, we are receiving SMS usually from bank, from double opt-in to go in 1 hour account, or these things. So when we are receiving SMS, we are giving a lot of attention about think that 93% of people read one SMS in less than 3 minutes. Okay, so when we are sending one SMS, we are sure that people will read it. But opposite is that if you are sending something that is not value for our customer, okay, what happened? That 1, 2, 3 SMS, our customer will start to tell, oh, why you are sending me this information that I don't like by SMS, that you are invading my space, okay? It's correct. It's okay. So it means that something we have to use for some messages. We have to use email because it's correct. Something WhatsApp, more for interaction and for conversation. Something SMS and so on. Okay. So what must remain consistent in customer knowledge, context, brand identity, preferences, and very important, previous interaction. Okay, so if for one example, one thing that we are doing in with our customer every time is we are collecting. I like very much work with retailer. Okay, so omnichannel is the most important things because think about physical shops and e-commerce. Okay, loyalty cards and so on. Usually we are collecting after that customer bought something NPS. Okay, so okay, thank you. How was your experience? Let us so with NPS, Net Promoter Score, we are collecting this information. Okay, we are changing the way that we are using to speak and to make conversation with single customer, depending about the vote NPS, Net Promoter Score vote that the customer gave us. If somebody gave us 3, how I can tell, oh, funny, super, come to me, buy one more time. No. If she give me 10, for example, I can do that. Okay, so it's one information very important for tune, okay, my conversation with the customer. And this is just one. If you think how many data, how many information we have with one customer, you can imagine how we can personalize this kind of conversation. Okay, it's very, very, very important. Each touch point should know enough about what happened before, about memory. Okay, customer to trust our memory. So now you start to understand better what I mean before. Okay, because I need to develop, to not develop, maybe to continue the conversation, the relationship. I don't have to start every time from the beginning, from 0 point. Okay, this is very, very, very important. So consistent is not repeating the same message on the every channel, but it is remembering the same customer on every channel. Okay, so when I'm speaking with my customers, they were asking, but make me one example of omnichannel, what I'm doing, because it's more easy to understand for all, is think about Netflix. Okay, Netflix, for example, Netflix is only digital. Yes, but doesn't matter. But it's omnichannel. They have very different channels. For example, I am at home. I can watch on smart TV, Netflix, for one series, for example. I can switch off. I can go by bus and watching on my smartphone. I can go somewhere and watch on my my laptop, for example. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm living the same experience, okay, in the good way. So I stopped at, I don't know, 23 minutes. I'm starting from 23 minutes, okay? And Netflix is collecting all information about my experience from every touch point. Okay, so this is one example of omnichannel. We have to do the same. We have to do the same. So when somebody is making interaction with us on physical shops and 1 hour later on e-commerce and 1 hour later with our customer service, for example, we need to have all this information because it's a journey that we have to know and we have to develop. Okay?
Right. It is very insightful information. Now, it looks like we can see how important omnichannels to grow our business and stuff.
It's very, very important. Very, believe me, believe
Very
me.
important. Yeah. So I have one more question. Like, you know, that marketing automation has become increasingly powerful nowadays. So how can organization automate customer journeys without making interaction feel robotic or impersonal?
Okay. We need to think, we need to imagine about automation and personalization like two different things. Okay, two different things. Automation, personalization. Okay, automation means that we have one system connected, usually connected to our customer data platform, one system that perform some automatically action. Okay, so we can do something, and in some moments, okay, the automation system can make one action. Okay, personalization means something different. It means that the action changes according to the individual. So it's not just sending one automation, okay? We can think about send one message, okay? But personalization, it means that this message must be different for Paolo, for Bruno, for you, for me, and so on, okay? Must be different, okay? So we can automate, you can automate a completely generic journey, like, I don't know, not much, because I was telling like a recovery card or so, no, because also recovery card must be different. One example, when I'm starting to work with a company, I'm asking these things. Okay, but are you what automation you already activated? And usually they are telling, okay, in e-commerce we have a recovery card. Okay, so for card abandonment card. Okay, but are you sending this, for example, after 1 hour, first email, after 1 day, second email? I see something similar. Okay, but to all people, the same automation? Yes. Oh, and sorry. One person who bought from you 20 times and bought last time yesterday, and today just using a cart, because we are using cart like a wish list sometimes, okay? Oh, nice, this one, adding. So you are recovering card to this person like one different that never bought from you, is just subscribed to your newsletter and put something in cart. You are doing the same action. Yes. No good. No good. It's not a good way. Okay. So these mean personalization, automation, and personalization. Okay. So good automation must react to behavior, timing, context, life cycle, previous interaction. Okay, so must react about this. Now AI is a very powerful accelerator about this one. Okay, because in past was a little bit complex. We needed to develop a lot of version about one email, for example, and in automation choose, it depends, is about email A, B, C, or D to explain, for example, the same content, but in different way. Now with AI, we just change a prompt and building a different content. Okay, so it's very powerful. I'm calling it like a superpower. Okay, it's a superpower today if we are using in good way. Okay.
In good way. Yes,
So
yes.
AI should support the relationship, not remove the human layer. Okay.
Yes. Very true, very true. So this is, I have a lots of questions to ask you, but now because of the time, I just go for the last question and then we'll move forward for the attendees question answer. The last question I would like to ask, like, could you share a real world examples and how do you see AI as a customer data platforms over the next 5 years?
Okay, real world example, our customer is not a very big customer. I mean, they have 20 shops and they have e-commerce, very big shops, okay, because it's they are doing around 100 million annual incoming euro. So it's not very big, okay. We have also big and baby, but Seconda Strada is like our playground. Okay, so because it's not so big, they let us to make experiment, to develop new things, new activities. So it's I'm fall in love with Seconda Strada. Okay. Yeah. And in Seconda Strada, we develop a lot of activities, like, for example, this Net Promoter Score born from Seconda Strada. And I want you explain, for example, one example in Seconda Strada that is, can you let you to understand very well what I mean about relationship. I spoke about Net Promoter Score. What we are doing? We are treating people in different way. It depends about how they answer into Net Promoter Score. And I want to speak about neutral. Neutral, they are giving us 7 and 8. Okay, so it's not promoting us. It's not detractory. I don't remember. So it's not bad, but it's neutral. Okay, what we are doing with neutral? In past, Seconda Strada had a lot of people, I mean, external company for mystery shopper. Okay, so these people who is going to buy something and collect information. And what was our idea is working very well. Why we are spending money to external people, to external company that are not our customer, to have information about how we are working. Okay, why we don't ask directly to our customer? So we are involving who is giving us 7 and 8 to be our mystery shopper. Okay, something like, oh, you gave us 7. Okay, it's nice, but not so good. But you spend the time to let us know, to give us information, to give us this vote. Hey, why you don't, we give you money, we give you back money, okay? Why you don't go to buy something and please do it now in a more professional way. So you need to give us these 10, 15 answer, and pay attention about this one, this one, this one. Go, if you buy something, we give you back 50 euro. Okay, so not 10, 2, 3, 50 euro. But in past, we spend 150 euro for every mystery shopper. And in this way, we are giving money to our customer that are making referral to us, to are bringing friends to us, and these things. And it's working very, very well. This is one example about relationship.
Yeah. I have got one question from attendees already.
Okay.
So we cannot go for lots. We have a few more questions, but we cannot go for each and because of the time. We can do quick answer for this question. How can smaller business implement omnichannel strategies without large budgets?
About budgets, yes. Okay. Okay. It's all what I told. It's today is possible with not so large budget. It depends. It's about how many touch points you have and how much big is the company. For sure, it's not a project that can be like with zero budget. Okay, like in growth hacking activities. Something company must spend money, but not so much, because today we have some customer data platform very powerful that they are not so expensive. Okay, one example, for example, if you are, for sure, you can't use, if you have a low budget, Salesforce, for example, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Salesforce CRM, okay, because it's expensive, but it's not only expensive the problem, so the money about the license. The problem is connected to how complex is it to do something. So you need time, you need hours, days from external company and so on. There are some very easy customer data platform that you can use, easy to use, and if you have a good strategy, good way, you can do the same things, starting from just RFM segmentation, just 2 or 3 things, that is helping you very much. It's more connected to the way of thinking than the technology.
Yes,
okay?
Correct. So today is a very insightful session, and Paulo, you shared a great information and knowledge to all attendees and us. As we continue today's discussions, I think we have done some key takeaways like customer don't think in channels, they expect one seamless experience. Successful omni-channel strategy starts with a unified view of the customers. Customer data should be used to build trust, personalize experience, and strengthen the relationships. Technology and automations are powerful enablers, and organizations that successfully connect digital, physical, and human interactions will create a stronger customer loyalty and long-term competitive advantages. So thank you, Paulo, for sharing your expertise and practical insights with us today. And thank you to everyone who joined this webinar. We hope today's session inspires you to build more connected, customer-centric experience that strengthens relationship and drive business growth. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you at our new CX webinar. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Paulo, for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure
attendees.
for me. It was a pleasure, big pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.